But here's the truth. Loving someone doesn't mean losing yourself. So today, I'm breaking down 7 things women should never do for a man, even if you're madly in love with him. These aren't just tips. They're boundaries. They're reminders that your worth isn't tied to how much you can give, sacrifice, or tolerate. Let's dive right in. 1. Don't lose your identity. It starts small. Maybe you stop doing that thing you love because he doesn't like it. Maybe you change how you dress, how you speak, or what you believe in just to avoid conflict. Before you know it, you look in the mirror and don't recognize who you are anymore. A relationship should never require you to abandon your essence. You had a life before him, your own passions, goals, routines, friends. If you're losing all of that for the sake of the relationship, then you're not in love. You're in survival mode. A healthy man will love the real you, not a version you reshape to fit his comfort zone. 2. Don't financially support him long term. Look, let's be real. We all go through hard times, and it's beautiful when couples support each other. But if you find yourself constantly paying his rent, covering his bills, or funding his lifestyle while he's not trying to improve his situation, that's a problem. You are not his mother. You are not his ATM. A real man will do whatever it takes to stand on his own 2 feet. You helping him should be temporary, not the entire relationship dynamic. If he's comfortable living off your effort without contributing back, he's not your partner. He's a dependent. 3. Don't tolerate disrespect. Disrespect comes in many forms. It could be him raising his voice, making sarcastic remarks, ignoring your opinions, or even just dismissing your feelings. It doesn't have to be physical to be toxic. Emotional disrespect is just as damaging and sometimes harder to notice. If he constantly makes you feel less than, or if you find yourself always apologizing just to keep the peace, stop. You deserve kindness, patience, and basic human decency. Love without respect isn't love. It's manipulation wearing a mask. 4. Don't cut off your support system for him. Has he ever said things like, "Your friends don't really care about you," or "Why do you talk to your mom so much?" That's a tactic. Isolating you makes you easier to control. You need your people, your friends, your family, your community. A man who truly cares about you will encourage you to keep your connections strong, not try to tear them apart. Never let a relationship pull you away from the people who've been there long before he showed up. 5. Don't sacrifice your goals for your dreams matter. Your career, your education, your passion projects, they all matter. Don't give them up just to make room for his plans. You can support each other, but if your goals are always on hold while his move forward, that's not fair, and it's not love. Any partner who asks you to give up on your own growth isn't thinking about your future, just theirs. You're allowed to chase success. You're allowed to be ambitious, and the right man will cheer you on, not slow you down. 6. Don't do all the emotional labor. Are you the one always texting first, always fixing the fights, always planning the dates, remembering anniversaries, solving problems? That's emotional labor, and it should be shared. A relationship should be a team effort. If you're carrying all the emotional weight while he sits back and enjoys the ride, that's not love. That's emotional burnout. You deserve someone who shows up, checks in, and makes an effort without you having to beg for it. 7. Don't stay just because you're afraid to be alone. Let me say it loud for the ladies in the back. Being alone is not a failure. So many women stay in unhealthy relationships because they're scared of being single, scared of starting over. But staying with the wrong person just to avoid loneliness, that's a trap. It steals your time, your joy, and your potential. Being single is better than being disrespected. Being alone is better than being used. You deserve peace, even if it means walking away from someone you love.